this entertainment space or this creative space that just gets you going? Why is it so important? Kuwe?
Listen, so ndikhule kwa 1999, my very first theatre production. Very first theatre production, I was in grade 0. Grade R, grade R,
Yes.
was in grade 0, my very first production. And drama was always part of the package. Drama and singing, all these productions.
What kind of role did you have in that production?
The one in 1999.
Yes.
I was a monkey.
Yes.
But a monkey with lines. The play was called Tarzana in the Jungle. I went to an old girls' school, so we can't be saying Tarzan in the jungle.
No.
So we switched it up, started Tarzana in the jungle.
Yes, man.
And I was one of the leading monkeys.
Yes.
I had lines. I don't know. I still don't know to this day how I remember those lines at the age of 6.
But you had them.
But I had them and I delivered.
Yes.
So yeah, and the Mandela journey, drama. I even went further to study drama. Took drama as one of my subjects in high school.
Nice.
And one of my majors in university was drama.
Obviously,
I must have like, oh wait,
yeah.
Like what's gonna happen now?
Really drama. But thankfully, being at Rhodes University, you can. When I did my degree, I could, So I ended up having 3 majors.
Sure.
Yeah.
To
And Rhodes has a broad, broadcasting, drama, the arts, theater. There's a lot of that creative.
One of the best in the country.
I would say alumni yayo is dominating the industry.
Okay.
That would be UCT, it would be Rhodes, and it would be Wits. I think as far as on the professional side.
Yes.
Yeah.
So obviously that happened, and then saphuma esikolweni asaphangela. But after a while,
as an unemployed graduate.
Listen, that because kwathiwa netuphathe liphetshana guaranteed.
Because wow. Because wow.
You just learned. But it happened that can't do for quite some time.
And not because you weren't qualified or it's the opportunities isn't it call you.
Exactly. So then thankfully somewhere along the line I landed an internship at the Department of Sport, Recreation, Arts and Culture.
Cheers.
So imagine I got there thinking, listen guys, I'm going to be dealing with artists because of a month I'm going to be traveling. Little did I know.
Did you also feel you were going to change the world?
Absolutely.
I know you have those things, especially on your first day. You're like, I'm going to implement a policy that is going to give artists a funeral policy, and I'm going to be. You've got all these things.
Yeah, little did I know. Administration.
And big time administration.
Yeah. Administration, lots of administration.
How to run the department.
Yep. And how the department runs and how government just works all together. Because
Sure.
we have a tendency of criticizing
Sure.
and not knowing is the government among the policies, governing structures, etc.
And generally how it works in those passages and in the different offices, and that there are people you report to who report to other people who report to other people who report to other it's like that.
Like it. So administration, and then okay, so you're in a space where you could be giving creatives an opportunity to be able to showcase their talent. Not only to showcase the talent, but also to develop their skills.
Yes.
I think one of my major things is skills development.
Sure.
Because fortunately or unfortunately, there are people who are not in a position to be able to learn the technical skills, especially when it comes to the arts.
Right.
So thankfully, I was in a position where I was able to receive some of those skills, and one of the things I did do was transfer that skills, especially with drama, a lot of technique. So yeah.
So une drama, ne?
My parents remind me every day. My mom literally said so last night.
Yes, man.
So for now, when I was composed, I can't say drama is a major.
So when you're behind the mic like this, what's the most important thing on your mind when you're talking to people?
Engagement. I'm here for engagement. I'm here for what do you have to say? This is what is happening in our country. Do you understand what is happening in our country? How does it affect you as an ordinary South African? How does it affect me as an ordinary South African? So let's break it down. Let's have a conversation. How does it affect me? How does it affect you? And how do we work towards making things better?
You can hit us on WhatsApp 065-970-2707. 065-970-2707. Ukona Siba with us as well as Aya.
Oh God. Oh God.
You know, Chonga, I have to sit up straight. Adjust the mic, fix my projection. So, next to you, Siba, is our very own IG phenomenon. Yes, a KNR.
Yeah.
Tula true. Kaloku use KNR namhlanje.
Oh, yeah.
Anithandi uyibaxa into.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, our very own IG phenomenon. Mamfene, we had fun going over some of the charts that she had during lockdown. Decided, well, since everybody is a celebrity,
Right?
let me become a viral celebrity myself. And for her own very own birthday, she called out one of the celebrity musicians that she had worked with. She said, "For my birthday, can I have an interview with you on IG?"
Why not?
And the rest was history. And the rest was history. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Aya to the studio. Let's find out about Aya's story. Aya, why do you feel it's so important that you talk to people in a public environment? Why do you think it's so important that you're so open with people? And why do you think it's so important that you continue to reach out to people to inspire?
You know, I feel like we all have similar stories.
Yeah.
If we actually we all started from humble beginnings. So if I tell my story and was 17, you know, but in the it will inspire the person next to me. So that's why I'm so open and honest. I'm even honest about the mistakes that I made.
Oh yes.
Yes, because I can't pretend that it's all perfect.
Together.
So the more I open up, the more and you know what, now I'm going through the same thing. I have this idea, but I don't know how to do it. Then the bell, but what do you have? Because the idea is it's oh, stages cool. I
need millions of rands for this production.
But now we have earphones, isn't it? Internet. So it kind of up.
Simplifying a complex problem into pieces of solutions.
Yeah.
And then making it happen. Right. Given all of that, let's talk about some of the differences that you've noticed between your audience on Instagram versus maybe speaking to a hall full of high school kids who need to hear something, and maybe some of them follow you, some of them don't. So you still have those people who don't know who you are, and there's always those ones who sit and go, so okay, see, most the ones who roll their eyes even before they get to know who you are. What's the difference between those kind of audiences, and how do you manage it and still bring yourself across?
There's a huge difference because go ababati I want to you know, and the payana funeka uye unalamba diphethe into. You know, I am here to inspire. You know, I am here to encourage people. So nobody fumane APE audience booty dinalando i1 to inspire people. So noba umntu uze dlila kum or the audience is responding njani. My mission
Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
And how important a role does spirituality play in the way that you guys go about it? You can answer first, you can answer second, but I need each of you
Yeah.
to bring your answers forward for that.
It's very important.
Mm.
It is because I feel like even the ideas sifumana kuba,
Mm.
you know, so we have to acknowledge that.
Okay.
But andivelanga nje ndacinga nje ukuba okay,
What it brings so zazi
okay, you know, God knew about aya funeka bene-ID chats.
Mm.
So waplanna the idea is about on your birthday do a chat because you knew the bigger picture. You're about no, it's more than the birthday. You know, I want you to touch lives.
Sure.
I want you to change a narrative, yeah,
Mm.
because in Nalanda, these people are far from us.
And there's no possible way that you could speak as a peer with somebody who's so accomplished and so far and so seemingly unreachable.
Yes.
When ubasondeza ubafake up and a sitting room.
And we speak and we church, and then all the man, no man, these people are like us.
Mm.
But they are in a different country.
Yeah.
But same background.
The journey
is the same.
Mm.
You know. So that's why I keep on, you know, having these ideas to make people see Uba, Siafana.
Man, I love that.
Siafana. But the only difference is that they went through with their ideas, their dreams about okay, you know what? This is a continuation.
We're not gonna let this or anything get in the way of what needs to happen.
Because all of us we have dreams. All of us we have dreams. But the thing that is different from Siba and I is that Siba
and this is the cool part, Kengoku. Is that you know what drives you.
Yeah.
But you also know what brings you closer to the middle with everybody else. Siba, your spiritual role in your journey?
Man, it's kept me grounded. It's kept me sane. I'm in an ever-changing world where every now and again you may find yourself even doubting your dreams.
Yeah.
Hey, say that again.
Doubting your
say
dreams,
that again.
wondering if whether or not they are valid. And not because of other people, but when you're doubting yourself.
Yeah.
Like, is this really something out of the creative industry? Is it really something? Because you're going to but one way or the other, when we keep going back to our source of everything, you'll find that he has ways of saying you're in the right path.
Yeah.
You're on your way there.
You are on your way there.
Give it a chance.
That's what faith is, though. What is
so
faith
true.
if I don't step out wondering but faith is stepping out, trusting the source that I'm here for a reason. What will happen next and how it will happen is not my endeavor. Mine is a matter of obedience.
Yeah.
And knowing that it will.
Exactly.
I like that.
Exactly.
I like that. So, lastly, ladies, because we're only going to get to know a little bit.
Yeah.
No, we are.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
a little.
I only have you guys here today
Yeah.
and tomorrow.
Oh, look at you, though.
True, man.
Okay.
I've been jala, guys.
Okay.
It was a hope.
It was a hope.
Okay. How Mamfen is also.
Face.
Mamfen is also.
Face.
Station manager salapha.
Face.
Station manager salapha engomamfen kunolo feature.
Yeah,
Chintsha yonke loo nto.
very quick.
Lungisa nalapha xa uzongena phaa uthethe naye. Ewe. So where do you see the current state of entertainment taking the youth forward? Is entertainment being used as a tool to empower, or is it used literally as a tool of just escapism? If that, how do you see entertainment, and how do you see it in the future for the youth?
I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
The sooner we realize the impact and the potential that the arts have in changing society at large, the better.
Yeah.
To carry out a message, to encourage people to do certain things. I mean, let's vaccinate, save our life. I mean, it's a silly jingle,
Yeah.
but then one or two people are going to get touched by that. Are you vaccinated?
Singing the jingle.
Singing the jingle. So it's a way of relaying messages. It's a way of education.
Yeah.
A major tool in education. I know my sister's a teacher, just beat it up. Shout out to my sister.
Yeah.
She uses
Humble flex.
Very
Humble flex.
She uses music as a form or part of her program to teach abantwana.
She could even use the part where you sing as punishment.
Stop. But I mean, it's a tool.
Yeah.
And the sooner we stop looking down, or it's just that by the way subject that arts and culture, the sooner
Okay, like class where you don't really have to do anything serious.
No,
Do you know how difficult it is to rehearse even a 2-liner and get it across the way it's supposed to?
Exactly.
But people won't tell you that. They'll tell you how easy it is.
Yes,
Pago art man, I can't
do it. Oh, by the way, if we are trying to
Cheers.
but you have to be a critical thinker to be in the industry.
Oh yeah.
So true.
Can't be monotonous, can't be, the usual stereotype.
Can't be the same person every day.
Exactly. And stop. Listen, I believe being in this industry requires you to be a critical thinker.
Yeah.
And it happens as well in industry. So I definitely think there's a great future and hope for our industry. And so long as we recognize the power and the potential that it holds.
Yeah.
And depending obviously on how we use it. Yes,
Sure.
entertainment, escapism, because guys, wasn't do
Yeah.
you know what music can do for a person?
You can visit 25 countries in an hour and really be there
Exactly.
because of a song.
In New York.
Big
Apple.
You're standing at the top of the Empire State Building, looking through those binoculars over the Hudson River. You know exactly where you are and what you're doing.
Exactly.
And where are you at that time? You're at 6 Donald Road in Vincent. On the second floor at KNR.
That's right.
You didn't need a passport.
Nope.
You didn't need a plane ticket. You just needed to open your mind and let the music in. Aya, you were going to say about the influence of entertainment and how the impact is it being used the right way, do you think? Or do you think maybe we need to be more careful about it?
I think we need to be more careful about it. Uba umuntu okhoyo apha unayo Twitter. Can I test about Twitter is a very
Yeah.
And Payana, you see a lot of people going through a lot. Even the celebrities, people are deactivating their Twitter accounts. So if we can just be mindful, just because we make it doesn't mean you have to speak anyhow, anything to people.
True.
Because
and some take it very seriously.
Very serious.
But true.
Because people love you and people behave younger than we. So we're not true. If you say something and it and yes,
I against someone else and using it. But I know for a fact.
Influential.
That's the thing. You're influential. So influence is really, you have to really be careful.
I'll call influential again.
Oh,
viral.
viral. I always say this before. I always say this.
Yeah.
Now, you don't think about yourself when you have influence. We are Siba. There are people that are listening to me. There are people that are watching me. So they are watching every move that I make. So now you have to think about the moves that you are making. Because Google and by moving You know, so that's why I'm like, we have to be careful. We have Lendo is very important. It is so important because it impact abantu.
So entertainment could change the world.
Absolutely.
Or has changed the world, but maybe it hasn't been as focused as it could be.
Yes.
Do you think entertainment could change politics? Or are those two worlds that don't how would a big song change the way that world leaders would think about doing things? Like if all these countries, let's say, again, if all these countries who are against what is happening with Russia and Ukraine right now took their best artists and made a song speaking about this and voicing their reasons for it, and it's this long 15-minute song or 20-minute song, but it's really heartfelt from each and every people who are like, no, this is wrong, or this is right. Doesn't, whichever side. Do you think that would influence anything?
Definitely has the potential to.
Because if everybody starts singing that song,
He might heal the world.
Yes.
For you
And for me and the entire human race, there are people dying. If you care enough for living, make a better place for you and for me.
Exactly. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Hey guys, and then I guess it also takes a brave artist, a Mike, a fearless Mike. Mike was like,
Yeah, he was.
but I'm Mike.
Like,
Like I can heal the world.
yeah.
I've been doing it forever anyway.
Yeah.
Let's all sing it now and kind of get it together. Anyway, 13 minutes now before 11, introducing you a little bit into the minds, the hearts, and the souls of Siba as well as Aya, two ladies who have joined us namhlanje up on Moment of Truth and opening up a little bit about what drives them, what is their major push in life, and what are some of their views, especially about this crazy industry we call the entertainment industry, where we've lost so many people in such a short space of time. Rest in peace, DJ Dimples. Rest in peace, DJ City Lights. Rest in peace, Ricky Rick. I'm not going to continue. This list, it gets very sad. But just in the very short space of time, we've lost people that some of us have known them like nyan, and to realize that those interviews or those events we were at and those songs we performed, that was it.
Yeah.
We were left with memories now. And if you can play it down the line again and remember the people in your own life, not necessarily the celebrities, but the people who are celebrities in your life, who feature highly as superstars in molding and shaping who you are. We need to keep their spirits alive as well. And again, it goes back to music. There's always that song that you used to sing with that person, or ingoma omkhumbulanga ayo. Play those. Don't be afraid to do that. That's what they're there for. Songs are memories that will never go away. On that note, let's give it a musical break. Thank you so much, ladies. Stick around. Don't touch that dial. The mix is coming up at 11 o'clock as well. Ingadi Moment of Truth, our call is repaired, and I'm charged. I don't understand. Joining. Hi, Auntie, understand.
Anye, it's TDK Makasecha.com, Bobby, and you're listening to Keep and Getting Radio. And Lalela say Islam Dani Gashuni.
I love that
You're listening to the sound. Sound good, you know?